welcome back to Return of the Car 2, the Carning.
Yes, we are on Need for Speed Most Wanted. Just a little note, we've skipped the rather crappy prologue.
Because fuck.
Yeah, because of the bad voice acting and it's just
Bad
dribble.
acting and the really weird lighting in the cutscenes.
Yeah.
Which makes people's faces look like fucking monsters.
They look like they've got a really muddled tans.
It looks like they haven't been rendered, which is weird, because I'm pretty sure it's live action, isn't it?
It sort of looks like it. It looks like live action that's been sort of badly, like
they took live action and tried to make it look like it was animated.
Yeah,
which
basically.
is really weird.
Yeah.
It looks horrible. Anyway, you got to pick your car. I think you've already made your decision, haven't you?
Kind of. I mean, there's no denying that obviously we have the Lexus IS 300, Fiat Punto, Cobalt SS, Golf GTI. I pretty much know that the Cobalt is it's probably the worst. I think the Fiat...
Well, its handling is so low, it's almost in the minuses. So.
Well, to be fair, the Lexus is actually the worst, but I think that's the one that gets tuned up easier.
Sure.
Quicker.
More potential.
Fiat Punto...
So I'd like to point out to everyone at home that this is Geddis' personal jizz project. This series.
Yeah, mostly because I played this game, a lot. But, again, another quick note, I haven't played it as much, obviously, lately.
Well, it's I have Dark Souls, and you have Bounty Hunter in this.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I need to find another one. Fuck off, am I going back to Rayman? So I have to find something else.
Yeah, okay, let's not dilly here. I mean, I've never started with the IS 300, and let's face it is the slowest, so let's see what I can do with it.
Okay.
Are you sure you wish to buy this car?
Are you sure?
Yes!
The guy's just looking at you like, really?
Really?
You have 40 grand. I have better ones.
Are you sure? Are you sure, sir? Are you sure?
Hi, mate. Check out your map. Head out to your cash touch.
I'll meet you there later.
Bitch, I'm going to check out my car first. See how it rolls. See how it feels.
It's from me.
I actually love the sound of this car. It sounds amazing.
It sounds pretty nice, actually. It's got a deep sound to it.
Yeah.
Deep. Get out of the way, jackass.
It sounds like a tiger and a bloody banshee having angry sex.
The fact that you know what that sounds like speaks volumes about your character.
Oh, damn right.
And how much time you spent on DeviantArt.
Right, here we are. We are going to the safe house, and I just crashed.
You can't just drive away. We're going to compare insurance details.
See you later, Alflater.
Oh, Geddis.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
No, see, you were going to just skip past that one.
Yeah,
we're not going to skip past it. We're going to dwell on that a little longer. Would you kindly repeat
It's okay, Foreman, because now I have a source of great pain for you, which I can bring out of the box at any particular moment.
Would you care to repeat the phrase that you just said?
Huh?
Would you care to repeat the phrase?
What did I just say?
What would you like to give us another rendition of this?
No.
Fair. Wow, that's terrible.
No, literally, I forgot what I said.
Yeah, so did I. That's why I wanted you to say it.
Oh, right.
I forgot.
So we both had the same motive.
Yep.
Great. Fabulous.
Marvellous.
Fantastic. Yeah, okay, so, I mean...
Shia LaBeouf.
Whoever doesn't know what this game's about, I'm not going to explain it, Google it.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say.
Oh, whatever, it's fucking, the Need for Speed games, the more modern ones anyway, I say more modern being from about PS2 onwards, are fairly self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Street racing, they're these big guys who are big racers, you race them. To challenge Sonny, you've got to hit a certain number of wins and milestones, not to mention you've got to rack up your bounty. She said rack.
Yeah.
Alright, where are we going? What are we doing?
We're going to do a sprint. We're sprinting.
Sprinting! Oh,
I do love the points in this game.
Yes.
Hang on a minute. If I go into free roam, I'm pretty sure I can already get some... I mean, I've got 13,000. That's enough for something to put on my car, which I need because it's the Lexus. Which is odd because this really, in realistic terms, I know it's a foolish thing to do, but I do believe that the IS 300 is a 3 litre, so technically it would be the fastest car out of the ones I could choose from.
I've never understood the fucking measurements for litres in engines because they I don't know. I've heard a lot about a lot of different cars, and In some cases, it's like, this has this many litres. It's really impressive. And then you get the same engine in another car, and you're like, oh, it's just this. It's crap.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what is this? What is the measuring pole here? I don't get it.
Would you like me to explain it to you?
I don't.
Fair enough.
But I don't know. People at home might. So I guess if you want to explain it.
Well, basically, you have your cubic capacity,
Right.
which is your bore and stroke, and you times it by how many cylinders and whatever else.
Sure.
And basically, typically your litre, the higher your, I don't know if this is the right term, literage, typically the more powerful your engine is, and typically the less economical it is, because obviously you're using more fuel because you have bigger capacity engine.
Sure.
But the thing about it is, it's all relative, I guess. In most cases, because for example, I would say modern 2 litres have the power of old 3 litres and things like that. As engines progress,
As things in
you
general have got
need.
better.
Yeah, exactly. For example, my car outside probably has less than 120 brake horsepower, and it's a 1.8. But a modern Ford Fiesta, a 1 litre turbo, has that.
Yeah.
My guess is my car's probably about. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably about 120. Yeah.
He drives a PT Cruiser, for those of you who are interested.
Short throw shifter. Oh, wicked. Yeah, that's what I want.
I know what that is. Yep.
Well, basically, when you it's basically you take the gear lever.
Yeah.
You don't have to move it as much to get it into gear. Say instead of moving it sort of like, I don't know, quarter of an arm's length, you literally have to move it. You can move it with your fingertips.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty cool. So it's it's what was once known as a quick shift package, I suppose.
Quick shift.
Oh yeah, good tip, kids. If you're ever tuning a car in real life, don't do what I did on this game. Start with the brakes. Always start with the brakes.
Them's the brakes. Quick tip, kids: if you're gonna modify your car, don't go along with what you see people on the street do with their Citroen Saxos.
Yeah. Especially with the whole spoiler thing. That's just.
Also, don't drive up and down the same road in the high street with an engine, with an exhaust package, because that's exactly what me and Dan and Shelby saw last night. We just sat outside fucking the Griffin having a fag, and there's just this guy in this really crappy car, and he's clearly doing it so he's like showing off to everyone outside the Griffin.
Yeah.
Just throwing his car up and down the street, and we're just yelling abuse at him.
Yeah, fair enough.
We just, each time he came around, it's like, fuck off!
Oh, that reminded me of a time we were at Pippin's Field, and there was a guy like tearing around on it on a moped, and I had my Vespa at the time. It was a crappy little 50cc, and I was like, if he goes by one more time, I will chase after him and just like humiliate him severely.
In ways in which he would not be able to tell anyone.
Yeah, exactly. Not even his own mother.
Not even his own mother, because you'll put makeup on him and he'll be like, I actually quite like this makeup. But all his friends think he's a real big man boy, so he can't like declare his love for makeup, which is a shame.
Right, we're going point to point, and we're going fast.
Do it.
Let's see what this car max is maxed out at. Let's have a look.
It's looking to be about 130.
130.
You maxed out
We're running in
130 so
fourth. Running in fourth at the minute. There's still fifth to go.
No, it's not. This isn't the most ideal circuit. It's pretty good, but
it's slow going there.
Crashing into donut places does not help your max speed.
Yeah, I know, but I just wanted to give them guys behind me something to think about.
Yeah, you just wanted to do something against the fucking pigs.
Exactly.
They eating their donuts from their troughs. Ooh, birdies.
Did the tyres that I've got on this car come off a pram? Because that's what it feels like.
Yep. Yes, they did. It came off that supermarket trolley, the one you always get that has the faulty wheel. Every time.
Oh god. Yeah, okay, kids. Always start with the brakes.
Them's the brakes.
The brakes.
Yeah, that probably is the most important thing.
To be fair, I am smoking these guys.
Oh yeah, they don't stand a chance.
And I'm up against a V8, damn it.
Well, that's embarrassing for him.
Yeah.
Unless he's driving a muscle car, at which point it's like, well, Look at all these corners we're going through.
Yeah, it's true.
Fucking bullshit. Oh, man.
Yeah, I deleted my most successful save on this game so I could do an effective playthrough.
It was hilarious. Having just recently lost a very time-invested save file of my own on something else, there was a level of satisfaction from saying it.
Yeah.
See, for those of you who don't know, I might as well tell the story. Hang on. Sorry. Over the past, I'd say about 3 weeks or so.
Yep.
Because like you recently got you got a DS and a couple Pokemon games.
Yep.
And I fished up my old fucking Game Boy Advance SP with Fire Red in it.
Need one of those.
And yeah, they're pretty great. And not as good as a DS though. And we've been playing those in between, like when we're not recording and we're here. We usually just hang out and play Pokemon because it's fun. And I pumped a shit ton of time, not a shit ton, but quite a lot of time into my file. I did about 30 hours. I got to, where did I get to? I was on my way to Fuchsia. City. I had, let me see if I can remember my party. I had a Persian, an Arbok, Bulbasaur, a Vaporeon.
Oh, Christ, a Vaporeon?
Yeah, man. There's what was the other two? A fucking Kadabra, who I called Ermac from Mortal Kombat because I had to. I taught him Seismic Toss as well.
Oh, brilliant!
So it's like a fucking Kadabra suplexing people. It's great.
That's wicked.
And there was one more. Shit, I'm having real trouble remembering. Oh, Farfetch'd.
Farfetch'd. Oh, yeah.
So I had a really weird, quite cool party that I was really happy with. I nicknamed everyone. I also was training up a Cubone, who I called Bonely Joe.
Bonely Joe.
I loved Bonely Joe. But yeah, whilst I was sat in here, I think I went to look for something. Like I was putting on my socks or whatever, and my SP fell on the floor. And when I opened up it was like back to the title screen. And you know how it says the save file is okay every time you load it up?
Yeah.
This time it said the save file has been deleted.
Oh.
And it's just gone. And there's just nothing left.
Well, I'll tell you what though, that's a real bummer. And your party has given me inspiration for the water Pokemon I want, Vaporeon.
I wanted to get a Poliwhirl, but you have to wait until you get to Fuchsia before you can get a Poliwhirl.
Yeah.
But Vaporeon is cool too, and I didn't know if you could get Espeon in Fire Red. Because they have kept a lot of the new evolutions. Like I think you can get Crobats and stuff. I think, actually, I'm not too sure about that one. If you're watching this and you know about this sort of thing, let us know in the comments, because I'd love to get an Espeon.
Oh yeah, wicked.
Espeon's my favourite. That's the great thing about Pokemon Colosseum. You start off the game with an Espeon and an Umbreon as your two starter Pokemon.
Oh.
And you don't pick one, you just get both.
Brilliant.
And you're like, oh, this is the best game ever.
Oh, it would appear that I didn't turn card damage off. What an absolute prune, I really am.
Oh no.
Oh,
now there are actually stakes to throwing your car into the wall.
Oh, Ro!
Oh, no! People at home, stay tuned for me and Brendan's fucking Pokemon Colosseum playthrough.
Oh, yeah?
I
won.
He's been bitching at me for ages to do that.
I won. Who could have predicted that?
Jesus.
Jesus!
In his downtime, when he's not being the saviour of mankind,
right,
he does race bets.
Right, now here we go. I'm going to see what this car can really do. And I'm going to use, not this bit road, I'm going to start at the toll booths.
Okay, you're going to do like not a drag race, but like a
just
emulation
a
of
smack speed run. God damn you! Right, okay. Not you guys, just, yeah.
Fuck off, people watching this. Especially you, guy, fan who couldn't pee. You know who you are. If he's watching this, he'll know who he is.
Oh, the red flares are still there. Let's go. Come on.
Owen, I know you watch this. You told me so yourself. I just wanted to say, hi.
Hi.
Geddis is very excited to meet you.
Yes, I am. I owe you a beer whenever I see you, sir. You have said some very kind things. Oh, I've been informed you have said some very kind things.
No, he talked mad shit about you the whole time.
Oh, well then.
He was.
I rescind that offer.
Can you imagine? I'm just like, yeah, he was my fan, not yours.
Oh, wow.
I'd love it if, like, years from now.
Oh, Christ, here we go.
Oh,
we're getting close.
152.
152. We're not bouncing off the red line yet. There's more.
No.
There's more in this horsey.
You've gone back down.
I will get more. Oh, my brakes. Oh, that's good enough for me.
Nice. But yeah, I'd love it if, like, one day if we actually have a fan base, that we, instead of people just enjoying the show and being a fan of the show, we're split 50-50 between two fan bases.
Oh,
one
that
for
would
me
be
and one for
tremendous.
you, and that everyone just screams at each other.
160.
In the comments.
160, yes.
Good job.
I still wasn't bouncing off the red line, I don't think, so there's probably maybe 1 or 2 miles an hour more in there.
Perhaps. But that's not bad for a... Oh, wait, you have modified it.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Very slightly.
You suck.
Christ, all I put on it is an air filter and a short throw shifter, dude.
You're an air filter. All you do is just filter air.
Well,
I don't need you.
Technically, aren't we all air filters?
I nearly said Brendan because that was a very Brendan thing you just said.
Oh, it's the police. It'd be the father.
Oh no, it's the 50.
It's oh, yeah.
I was watching Top Gear the other day.
Oh.
It was, James May's just like, you will now be chased by the 50.
The 50. Such a British thing to say.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it was on the Polar episode. Did you see the one where, like, actually I'm not sure if it was a Polar episode, but they're sat in a room and, like, James May's looking at a shotgun and he points the barrel at his own face. And the other two are just like, ah, fuck! I love Top Gear so much.
Slam on the brakes, slam on the brakes. Slam on the back of me. Yeah, he did.
Nice. So I recently discovered, and you guys at home, if you like Top Gear too, well, as in Top Gear with James May, Richard Hammond and Jeremy Clarkson, which is the real Top Gear. Although I do like the idea that Matt LeBlanc is on the new Top Gear.
Yeah, no, I like
that is the one
too.
pulling point for me, because I love Matt LeBlanc. I think he's great.
Awesome.
But yeah, like if you like...
It's Matt LeBlanc.
Is it Blanc?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not very good at pronunciation of like languages that aren't mine. But yeah, if you guys at home like old Top Gear, fucking on YouTube, you can just watch clips. There are a ton of clips
there are loads,
officially uploaded by the BBC and Top Gear of the old shit.
Yeah, I watch them all the time.
Whenever I have something to eat, I just put one on. It's a really good time. I love them.
Oh, here we go.
Man, if I ever meet Matt LeBlanc now and he watches our episodes, he'll be like, "You got my name wrong. We can't be friends."
Oh, mate, that was sucking up being friends with Joey.
I know. Oh, he's fucking. I remember I was watching his interview with on Top Gear.
Yeah.
Where he became the fastest driver.
Oh, yes, I did it! I did it! I swear I did it! I fucking mashed his face in!
You know, I made orphans of his children. He has a wife, you know, yes, but I believe she will die of grief. Ooh, that did not go well for you, really.
No, not really. Went worse for him. Look at the state of his vehicle.
I was watching the interview on Top Gear where Matt LeBlanc went on and then proceeded to be the fastest driver at the time. And they were talking about this music video he was in.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
Bob Seger.
Yes, Bob Seger, exactly. And like how he got really fucking... Like, he got invited into Bob Seger's trailer and they got wrecked on tequila.
Sounds like something I'd do.
And they're like, alright, time to start shooting. And Matt was just like, okay.
I love that idea as well. It's fantastic.
You know what I want to see... Who I want to see doing stuff? Matthew Perry.
Oh, mate, yeah.
I love Matthew Perry.
Matthew Perry's
fan.
awesome.
Because the most recent thing and I've mentioned it several times on the show, but whatever. The most recent thing I can think of that he's done is Fallout New Vegas. I haven't heard of anything else he's done. Which is a shame, because Benny's a fantastic character. At least in voice acting.
You see, this is the funny thing about this game, right? When typically the better and more maneuverable your car is, like the more efficiently you can just mash up cop cars.
Yeah.
But I'm going to show. I can't show the people's. I haven't unlocked the ultimate evading spot yet. I've just realised because the ultimate evading spot is in Ocean Point, and I haven't unlocked Ocean Point yet. So, oh dear.
Wait, did that like evade point actually work?
Oh Christ, yeah.
Oh, it's because on Carbon you got like a really nice cinematic view of it.
Yeah.
Of like the fucking wheel, like the donut coming down and crushing a cop car. It was great.
Oh no, the game moment cameras work. Oh, hang on. Ooh.
Yeah.